Hello, my name is Ruleen Lilly, and I'd like to talk to you today about what we do here at Mac Lily Farms each day. We are celebrating 50 years of standardbred breeding this year. We've stood over 50 stallions and bred more than 12,000 mares over the years. The industry is constantly changing. We see new opportunities develop within the business each year. Maybe you will want to develop your skill set and learn one or all of the jobs you're about to see. Let's talk about what we do every day. Chores. Chores is the endless task of feeding, watering, bedding, putting out mineral and salt, checking temperatures, walking among the horses, and generally keeping a watchful eye on your stock. Chores are endless, monotonous, but essential to the success of any farm. Let's talk about what happens beyond chores. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we collect the stallions. As easy as Jimmy made it look on Yellowstone, it really is a difficult job. You need to be very agile, brave, and know how to read the temperament of your stallions. There are fewer than 20 people in Ontario that can currently perform this job. We realized just how essential this skill set was in May, when my husband Jeff, who you see here collecting the stallions, was loading a broodmare on a trailer and she charged backwards, breaking his hip. This was a Thursday, and we needed to collect the stallions the very next day. We had all witnessed the collection procedure thousands of times. How hard could it be? Well, needless to say, we couldn't collect a single stallion, and all the customers had to be called and told that they could not get their semen that day. By Monday, Jeff had his new hip and was sitting in the breeding shed, advising us how to do his job. Success! So if any of you are agile, brave, and very good at reading stallions' temperaments, maybe Stallion Manager is the job for you. After the semen is collected, it goes to the lab, where it is put through the semen counter and checked under the microscope. The semen, which is filtered at collection, then needs to have extender added to feed the sperm while they are on their journey to their broodmares. The job in the lab is critical and may be something that interests you. The semen is then packed into shipping boxes and is ready to be delivered to FedEx, the airports, or the semen depot in central Ontario. Maybe you would like to work as a courier. That is another job in the industry. Over the years, we have seen the number of equine veterinarians dwindle. The large animal veterinarians have realized they can work half the hours for twice the pay in a small animal practice. So this may open the door for opportunity for anyone interested in breeding. A traveling insemination technician could be quite busy from March to July each year. The cattle industry has been doing this for years. That pretty well covers what we do on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Now let's talk about the rest of the week. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, our veterinarian, Dr. Boyce, comes to the farm and ultrasounds the broodmares to see who is ready to breed. He has been our farm vet for more than 40 years, and I don't know what we will do if he decides to retire. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are also the days we fix fence, burn garbage, trim hooves, float teeth, microchip foals, worm horses, bale hay, spread manure, cut grass, grade the track, and all the hundreds of tasks that go along with farming. A general farm manager may have the variety you look for in a job. But let's talk about what I consider the most satisfying job on the farm. My favorite task is assisting the broodmares when they foal. Each birth is like witnessing a miracle. The broodmare manager has a specialized skill set. They need to know their mares and realize when they are in discomfort. Foaling only takes 20 minutes from the time you see the white amniotic sac until the foal is delivered. The broodmare manager needs to assess the situation quickly. If there's a malposition or a red bag presentation, that needs to be corrected immediately. Once the foal is on the ground, your job does not stop there. You need to ensure the foal is safe. Some new mares do not react kindly to the pain of labor and try to harm their foal. If the mare is accepting and loving to the foal, your job is still not done. The mare needs to expel her afterbirth, and these sacs should be checked if possible to ensure none of the sac remains inside the mare. The next step is the hardest. You need to be so patient for this. You need to keep a watchful eye to make sure the foal stands and nurses. We will milk the mare and bottle feed the foal if it isn't nursing within 2 hours. The first milk, called colostrum, is so important for the foal's health. The next day, we worm the broodmare and give the foal a tetanus shot. If the foal is born in May or June, the mare and foal are turned out on pasture as soon as possible. If this interests you, then maybe broodmare management is in your future. Another job on the farm is office manager. If you enjoy accounting and bookkeeping, then this is the job for you. We could discuss training horses, but that's for another day. I hope this has sparked your interest in the horse breeding industry. I've been a horse breeder and owner for 40 years. There have been setbacks and successes along the way, but I could not have chosen a more rewarding career. Thank you. I wish you all the best in your equine pursuits.